Hello, students. How are you all? I hope you are doing well with your subjects. I would like to welcome all my dear students, 5th B1 and B2, to our online class teaching. This is subject mathematics, ICSE. We are in chapter 6. The title is decimals. The title is decimals. By the way, what's the meaning of decimals? Decimals means writing the numbers in points. For example, how many boxes are there? We have to see. The whole box is colored, right? That is one part, the whole part. That comes under ones. Another one box divided into 10 columns. 3 columns are colored. So we write in decimal 3 by 10. Got it? In points we have to write 1.3. This how we read decimals. And I have taught you how to read and write the decimal numbers in words. In decimals we have ones, tens, and today we are going to learn hundreds. The next class we are going to learn about thousands. Shall we begin our class, students? As I work out, listen very carefully. Look at your book. Lesson number 6, decimals. In this video, we are going to continue from where we have stopped. Do you all remember, student, where we have completed? This is lesson number 6. I have told you. Exercise 6.1 we have completed in the Zoom class and we are going to continue from there. This is not a exercise. This is a just example from the textbook. Shall we begin, students? As I work out and show, look at my note and listen very carefully. Let us revise before we begin. What was our last class lesson? What did we learn? We learned how to read decimal numbers and then we have learned how to write the decimal numbers in words and then how to place the numbers according to the place value system using decimal numbers. Got it? Okay. Last class we saw how to place a number in ones, tens. Now we are going to go to hundreds. Got it? Let us read the question. Write the decimal for the colored parts. What we have to do? We have to write decimal for the colored parts. So look at the colored parts. This is the whole box is colored. In one box, it is divided into 10 columns. Okay. In 10 column, how many are colored? 1, 2, 3. 3 are colored. 10 box, 3 are colored. Okay. And the next box. This side 10, this side 10. Likewise, 10 into 10 how much? 100, right? 10 into 10, 100. So here we have 100 columns. In 100 columns, how many are colored? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 are colored, right? Now, just think this is the whole part. Okay? This is in 10 column, 3 are colored. In 100 column, 5 are colored. Got it? Okay. Now, place it in the place value system. Ones, that is O. Ones will come always before the point. This is the point. Listen very carefully. This is the point. Okay. Ones will always come before the point. Not only ones. We have ones before the point. Ones, tens, 100 will come. After the point means towards the right side, tens, hundreds will come. Even the next section we are going to learn thousands. So let us place a number. This is the whole part that will come in which place? This will come in the whole part will come under ones. So right here 1 below the ones column you write 1, and then what about this one? In tens how many are colored? 3. So follow the point and write 3 under tens. In hundreds how many are colored? 5 are colored, right? Sorry, yes, 5 are colored. So write 5. Write 5. Now 1.35. When we read it, we'll read 1.35. Before that, we will write, this is in ones place, right? One box, write 1. The whole part is colored, so 1. Now we are going to add it, plus the next one. How in tens place, how many are colored? 1, 2, 3. Why we write 10? Because it divided into 10 columns. Write 10 below. And then how many are colored? 3 are colored. Write 3 above. So 3 by 10. Plus next. In this we have 100 columns. So write 100. How many are colored? 5 have colored. In this 5 are colored. Okay, right? 5. Now if you want to write this number in points, how will you write it? 1. Now we are adding 1 plus in points we'll write and then we will add it, right? And then 3 by 10. How will we write number 3 under tens columns? We have to write 0.3. Okay, 0.3 in tens place. And then in hundreds place, plus we have 100. In 105 are colored, so we have to write 0.05. For hundreds we have to write point before 0.10, after 0.10, then the number, that is 100. Okay, because 100, how many numbers are there? 1, 2, 3. So here also 1, 2, 3. This is over. Now next we will add it. Okay, this is 1 plus 3 plus 5, right? 1, 3, 5 by 100 by equal to 100. You can ask how 1 and 100, 10 and 100 can be equaled. Yes, this is having tens are divided further into hundreds. Okay, so 10 and 100 can be equal. So we are writing 100. Here we have 3 columns, 10 columns, right? The same 10 column further divided into 100 columns. So 10 are equal to hundreds. So we'll write, when we add also will come here 10, 100 only. Got it? We have added according to the columns that which are colored, and then we wrote it in points. This is 1 plus 0.3 in tens, 0.05 under hundreds. We will add this also. The one which we add, the ones which we add, the answer should come in points. So the same thing you write in points. 1.35. 1.35. See, so same 1.35, if you write it in place value system Under ones, 1 is there, that is here 1, then point. Under tens, we have 3, right here 3. Under hundreds, we have 5, so right here 5. Now we are going to write in words. We are going to write in words. Answer finally 1.35. How can we write it in words? And how can you read it? Listen very carefully. 1 point. That point you have to write in word also. 1.3. The spelling, remember students, for all the numbers, write the correct spelling. 1.35. 1.35. This is the answer. If I give you another sums with the different numbers colored, will you able to write it? Yes. I will revise again. The whole part is 1. 10 columns, only 3 are colored, that is under tens. We have to write 3 by 10. In 100 columns, 5 are colored, so we have to write 5 by 100 in hundreds place. When we add it in points, 1 plus 0.3 plus 0.05 equal to 1.35. This is in place value system we have placed, and this is the answer we have written in word 1.35. Now next listen students, exercise 6.2. This is exercise 6.2. We can do it in the book itself. Okay, read the question, page number 78. Complete the table for the colored parts. Complete the table for the colored parts. Let's do whatever we have learned. We are going to do it now. Colored parts. What are colored? See, whatever is colored, we are going to write in decimal form, and then how we have to read, that also we have to write it. I have done and kept. I will explain to you. Listen very carefully. This is the whole part is colored, right? So the whole part will come under ones. So 1, and then point. The next, how many colored? This 10 columns further divided into further added into 100 columns. So we have here 100 columns. In 100, how many are shaded? The first one row has 10 columns. Second row, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 10 plus 5, how many? 15. So 1.15. That 15, we have to read it as 1.15. This 1 is from the whole part that is colored. The 15 is from the next one, that is tens column. How many are colored? Sorry, hundreds column. How many are colored? 15 boxes are colored. Among 100 box, 15 are colored. So when we write it, 1.15. 1.15 in decimal form. And how we read it? We read it as 1.15. Easy, right? We'll go to the next one. The whole part 1 is colored, and then the next one we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In 10 columns, 5 are shaded, and then the 10, and next this is further 100 columns. How many are colored? In each row it has 10 boxes. See, in each row it has 10 boxes. Okay, 10 plus 10, 20 plus, how many are colored? Next third row, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 are colored. So how much we'll get? 10 plus 10, 20. 20 plus 7, 27. Now look at my note. In this I need to explain to you. See, We have in ones, tenth, hundred, right? In ones, the whole boxes comes under ones column. In tens column, you write 2 and then 100, 7. So 27 boxes are colored. Got it? And then we have in another box, 5 boxes are colored, right? The 5 box will come under tens. Come under tens column. Now you add it. The 7 will come here. 2 plus 5, 7. And then 1 will come down. So 1.77. 1.77. When we write as a word 1.77, 1.77, we have to read it like this. This is exercise 6.2 section A. In exercise 6.2 section B and C, I will work out and show you in my note itself. Listen very carefully. Exercise 6.2 section B and C. Exercise 6.2 section B. Let's read the question very carefully, students. Write as decimals. The question is given in words. It is given in words. We have to write it in decimal form. Got it? What we learned, we are going to do it here. This is very simple if you listen very carefully and do it. Now read the sentence. 200s. 200s. How we will write 200s? I have told you ones, tens and 100, right? 200s, that is 200. When we write it in decimal, it will come as 0.02. 0.02. So before the point 0, after the point also 0, and then in 100, this is hundreds place, we have 2, which means 200. 0.02. Next one, read it. 1 and 300s. 1 and 300s. How will we write the answer? 1 and 300, we have to write it 1, then point 0.03, because 1, it's already says 1. 1 will come under ones, then point, and then under tens 0, under hundreds 3. So 1.03. Got it? The question is 1 and 300, but we have to write it 1.03. I have taught you, right? We can read it 1.03, or we can also say 1 and 300s. If you go back to the previous classes, you can check that. Next one, 24.36. So now write 24. It is exactly right. Point means you have to keep this point in numbers. And then after point, which number says 3, 6, right? 3, 6. The number comes after the point. We cannot say the whole number. 36 we cannot say. We have to say 3, 6. 24.36. Got it? The last question we'll read in section B. 8, 9 and 64 hundreds. How will we write this? 89. Got it? And then we have and means point. Point 64 hundreds. 64 hundreds. This is the way we write the answers. Now we'll go to section C. This is you will enjoy doing because this is not hard. You are keep going to add one more number and write it. The next number we have to keep writing in decimal form. Write the next three decimals. See, for example, 5.94, 5.95, 5.96. What should come next? 5.97. Next one, 5.98. Only the last number changes. Next, 5.99. We should not say 5.99. That is wrong. 5.99. The next one, 7.80, 7.81, 7.82. When we write it here, 7.83. Next, 7.84, 7.85. This is how we have to write it, students. In this, I have in section C, I have done 1 and 2. This ticked sum is your homework. 3 and 4 is your homework. The same way you do it. I have done already. You can try by yourself in 6.2 section C, 3 and 4. Your homework. If you come to page number 79, page number 79, we are going to learn about thousands. In decimals, we learned ones, tens, hundreds. Next, we will learn about thousands. Got it? You just go through it. We will discuss it in the Zoom class. Thank you, students, for listening very carefully. If you have any doubt, you can ask me and do the homework and learn this lesson to have better understanding. If you have any doubt, you can clear it. Thank you all. Have a nice day.